Okay, welcome to Desi Roots Hindi language class. This is the beginners class where we are learning two-letter Hindi words and we often use those to create sentences. So with that, I have anybody who's on YouTube, who's joining us on YouTube or Facebook. Please feel free to send me your questions on the WhatsApp number which is on your screen or the email which is on the description of this video. So I have got Anisha and Kavinav here in the class. So let me share my screen. Let's bring up this. Okay. Anisha, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So Anisha, you're going to do the first slide. Let's go. Okay. Read this for me.
This one was, I think it was ooh ooh.
Very good. And Kavinav, you repeat after Anisha. Okay.
Ooh ooh.
Okay. Anisha, next.
Ah. Uh, oh ow.
Oh, both of them.
Ow
Both of
ow.
them are oh. Oh, oh,
Oh
oh. Okay.
oh
Next.
om.
Aha and Om. Aha, Om.
Aha.
And An.
Ow.
Now, both of them could be both of them could be An. Okay? Hmm?
And a.
A. A. Okay. Kavina, you do the next slide and Anisha will repeat after you.
Ra nga. Nga. E. E. Cha ha. Ja ha. Ta ra ra. Da ra. Da ta.
Okay. Next slide. Anisha will do it and Kavina will repeat after her.
Rabaka. Sha. Asha. Pa. 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 Ma. Pa. Kasra. I think, yeah.
Ksha. Ksha. Ma bhaksha.
Ma. Baksha. Ya. Ta. Ya.
Yatha. Okay. Next slide. Kavina does it. Anisha repeats.
Ravaka. Ravaka. Rasa. Sha. Sha. Rama. Sa. Sha. Sha. Dha. Dha. Sha. Ga. Da. Cha. Ga. Ra. Na. Na. Ta. And la. Ga. Na. Na. Ta. La.
Okay. Anisha does the next slide.
Sha. Ja. Sa. Yan. Anya.
Nya.
Jazanya.
Cha. Ja. Za. Nya. Okay. Anisha.
Ra. Um. Yeah. I think it was like
Tra. Gya.
Rakya.
Shraru.
Saru. Rakya. Sharu. Gadacha. Gadacha. the, 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 la.
Okay, both of you will repeat this one. Ta, ta,
The,
tha, tha,
the,
la.
la.
Anisha, you also repeat. Ta, ta,
The,
tha, tha,
the,
la.
la.
Okay, so we are done with this. Now, let's go back here. So you know there are 12 vowels in Hindi. A. Now, whenever we use these vowels in the sentences, we never write them in the original form. We write them as short forms, and those short forms are called what? What are short forms of vowels called?
Matras.
Yeah, they are called matras. Okay, the short forms of vowels are called matras. Okay, now where do we find the short forms of vowels? In your cheat sheet, if you all see, let me see if I can bring up the cheat sheet and show it to you. Give me a minute. Okay, now you see these are the vowels, and then you see this row here below the third one. This is the short forms, and this is what we have been doing, right? For A, we just put a line. For E, we put a loop on the left hand side. E, loop on the right hand side. And O and U, we have already done these. So today we are going to learn these two new matras, A, and the short forms for those. So again, we have two matras which go up on the line. Okay, so let's first figure out the pronunciation of these matras. So we have the A matra, for which we will use the English letter E. So think about the sound A. A. Now, if you say bake, even if the spelling is we are not concerned about spelling. We are concerned about the pronunciation. So we will say a, bay as in bake. A, say as in sick. A, day as in date. Similarly, now, how is A matra form? We take the letter D, join with A, and now we use the short form. So we take the D and we write the line on top. Understood? That is how we get the A matra. Similarly, sh combines with A and we write she. Now, here is something else which I want you to note. The big difference between the and sure is, okay, let me take paint and let me explain this.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, ask me.
I accidentally did chapter 19
That's
in.
okay. Yeah, that's okay. If you've done it, that's fine. We'll do it together again. Okay, so you can just answer at that point. Okay, now if I have this letter D, okay, and then I have this letter sh. Now see, D touches on one point. You know, this is only one point. But sure touches on one and 2 point to this top line. Do you all understand that? The letter is divided into two parts. So when we write the matra, we always write it on the last one. Not so we'll never write sure. We write sure, but we'll never put the matra here. This is wrong. This is right. But there is only one, so we don't have to worry. Understand? Secondly, when we write this matra, it is always at acute angle, which means you can't write it like this, you can't write it like this. Understood? So it's always on the left hand side and then you write the letter. Okay. The other thing is, Some people like to write matras like this. They like to make a circle and then they go like this and then they do this. Okay. I don't like to do these circles because it takes more time. Okay. I simply write this and I'll say write a line. Okay. Now this is the A matra. For A matra, we put two matras together. So then what we'll do one and two. Or you can think about that you're going to write a V slanted and then the letter below that. Understood? Any questions about how to handwrite this? Okay. So going back, what we had was we were saying A matra. So we have one line and then similarly we have A matra. Now look at these English words. A, ba, back. The sound you are hearing is A. Okay? Back. A, se, sat. A, be, that. Got it? Okay. So if we were to compare now, how do you write A and A matra? So again, the plus A, now you get two matras. Okay. So you write it like this, two matras, then like that. Okay. So if you look at some of these words, the sounds, A matra, bake, A matra, back, A matra, sake, A matra, sack, A matra, date, A matra, that. Don't worry about the English spellings. Only listen to the sound. Understood the A matra and A matra? Any questions about it? Okay. So if you don't have questions, now we are going to go to the yellow book and then we are going to go to chapter 19. Okay. And I want Anisha to give me the first word.
Egg.
Ek. And Anisha, what does ek mean in Hindi?
I think it means okay. Means
No.
it is
Ek
one.
means one. Ek means one.
Yeah.
Okay. So go and write that down. Ek means one. Okay, Kavina, give me the next word.
Dick.
Dekh. Dekh means look or see. Look or see. Okay, Anisha, give me the next word.
Rail.
Rail. Rail is same as railways in English, so it is a train. Rail. Actually, rail is an English word which has been adopted in Hindi. Okay, Kavina, give me the next word.
Um. Kesh.
Kesh. Kesh means hair. Kesh means hair. Now, Krishna ji, Lord Krishna, is sometimes called as Keshav. The reason is he has got very beautiful hair. That's why it's called Keshav. So it comes from the word Kesh. Okay, Anisha, give me the next word.
Lake.
Lake. Lake means destiny, fate, luck. But lake could also mean a newspaper article. Okay, Kavina, give me the next word.
Rate.
Wraith. Wraith means sand. Okay. Anisha, give me the next word. Sorry.
Well.
Khel. Khel means a game or to play. A game or to play. खेल. Okay, Kavina, give me the next word.
भेज.
Bhej. Bhej is to send. Bhej is to send. Okay, next. Anisha, give me the next word. Seth. Seth is boss or a rich person. Seth is generally a rich person, but sometimes you might call your boss also Seth because uh, he's generally richer than you because he makes more salary than you. So Seth is a boss or a rich person. Kavina, give me the next word.
शेव.
Shesh. Shesh. Shesh is what is left behind, remaining. Shesh. Shesh. Okay, Anisha, give me the next word. Ched. Ched. And ched is a hole. Ched is a hole. Kavina, give me the next word.
डेर.
There. There is late. There is late. Okay, Anisha, give me the next word. Khet. Khet. Khet is a farm. Okay, Kavina, give me the next word.
देश.
Desh. We talked about Desh last week. You know what does that word mean? Desh.
देसी.
Yeah, comes from Desi, but what does Desh mean? Desh means my country, country.
और
Desh. So that is Bangladesh. You have heard that country? The country of Bengali speaking people or Bangla speaking people. Bangladesh. Okay, Anisha, next word.
वेस.
Bhes. Bhes is a costume. Bhes. Okay, Kavino, last word.
नेग.
Neg. Neg is a gift which is given. Uh, it could be a gift in kind or it could be cash money given. Neg. Okay. So homework will be you all will be doing chapter 20 pronunciations and the green book chapter 19. Now today we are not going to do sentences. Instead, I want to do a chapter from the yellow conversation book about pronouns. So, what are pronouns? Words which are used instead of people's names. So, if I want to say Anisha did something, I'll say you did something. She did something, right? So, I, he, she, it, you, these are pronouns. So, let's go with pronouns. And these are called, and Kavina, you'll go with me first. These are called, say, Sarvanam.
सर्वनाम.
Sarvanam is pronouns. Okay. So let's look at the first pronoun. The first pronoun is मैं.
मैं.
And what? And मैं means I.
I.
Right? We have done this. Now, as in English we say I am. In Hindi you'll say मैं हूँ. So say मैं हूँ.
मैं हूँ.
Okay. Now then let's read a sentence. Kavina, can you read it for me?
मैं कौन है हूँ.
मैं कौन हूँ? So now if the picture in the picture if it's a boy or girl, how would you answer that question?
मैं लड़का हूँ.
Yeah, simply we'll take out the question word and we'll say मैं लड़का हूँ. Okay? मैं लड़का हूँ. Okay, Anisha, can you read the next question for me?
मैं कौन हूँ?
Okay, how would you answer that?
मैं लड़की है.
हूँ. No, with मैं we always have to say हूँ. So say मैं हूँ, मैं लड़की हूँ. Repeat after me.
मैं लड़की हूँ.
Good. So now let's go to next one, which is we. So the Hindi word for we is hum. So now with hum, how do we say I am? But we say we are. Understood? We are. Similarly in Hindi, with hum, we have to say hum hain. With मैं it is whom. With hum it is hain. So we are. So Anisha say hum hain.
हम हैं.
Okay. Anisha, can you read this sentence?
हम कौन है?
So what does that mean? Who are we? Now in this case, it is ladka, ladki, what?
हम लड़की है.
Ladki. But there are many girls, right? So we can't use ladki, we have to use the plural. So we will say hum ladkiyan. Repeat with me. Hum ladkiyan
हम लड़कियाँ
hain.
हैं.
Okay. So Kavina, what about this one? Can you read it?
हम कौन है? Who are
Hum
we?
kaun. Now
हम
this time, what do we have?
हम लड़कियाँ हैं.
Now, are all of them boys in the picture?
Wait, no, there's one girl.
So then, if it is one girl, what do we do? Are they kids?
Yeah.
So what is the Hindi word for a kid? Bacha.
Um.
And
Oh.
plural is bacche. So we'll use bacche. So how do we say we are bacche?
हम बच्चे हैं.
Very good. So we'll say hum bacche hain. Now if it was all boys, assuming that somebody who looks like a girl actually is a boy with a ponytail, we'll say hum ladke hain. Repeat with me. Hum
हम
ladke hain.
लड़की हैं.
Okay. So Anisha, read the next one.
हम कौन है?
So now hum kaun hain. Now in this case, what do we say? It's ladke, ladki. What?
Um, because there's both boys and girls, and they're all kids. So what we say, बच्चा है.
Yeah, bacha is plural, singular. So we have to say plural, which is bacche. So repeat with me. Hum bacche
हम बच्चे
hain.
हैं.
Okay. So next we'll go to you. The Hindi word for you is tum. Now with tum, the ending becomes ho. So remember, मैं हूँ, तू, मैं हूँ, हम हैं. But with tum, we'll say ho. So tum ho is you are. Okay, you are. So let's go with you are. Now, tum can be used for one person and it could be used for multiple people. So it is both singular and plural. So I is always singular. We is plural, right? Tum could be both singular and plural. So tum ho. So let's go with this. Anisha, read the sentence.
तुम कौन हो?
So here you will see a boy pointing to the girl and asking the question, Tum kaun ho? So what will the girl answer?
मैं लड़की हूँ.
Very good. So he's asking her, Who are you? And she will say, I am a girl. So, but he can say, You are a girl. Okay. And how do you say you are a girl? Anisha, read from the sentence.
तुम लड़की हो.
Tum ladki ho. Okay. Kavina, read the next one.
हाँ, मैं लड़की हूँ.
So the girl says, हाँ मैं लड़की हूँ. Yes, I am a girl. Okay. Okay. Now the next one is tu. Now tu also means you. Okay. So but tu we can only use for people who are younger than us. Okay. Tum we have to use for people who are the same age as us. So if you have a younger boy, a younger sibling, a brother or sister, you can call them tu when you're talking to them. But if you're talking to somebody of your own age, like your classmate, then you'll refer to them as tum. Okay. So now tu. Now what happens with tu? When you have to say you are, you have to say tu hai. Remember, tum ho. Tu hai. Tu hai. So you are. Okay. Now, let's have Kavinav read this.
तू कौन है? Who are you?
Okay. Who are you? Okay. And what that little this little one is a boy, is a kid. So
तू
say tu
बच्चा है. You are a
tu
kid or a
bachcha.
child.
You are a kid. Okay. Tu bachcha hai. Okay. Now there is a third format of you which is called aap. Now with aap you use hain. Now what is aap used for? Aap is used for again both singular and plural, but it is for older people or if you want to be polite. Okay. So which one of the three will you all use? Tu, tumar, aap. If you have to use say you are, which one should you use? Tu, tumar, aap.
तुम.
You should always use aap because that's
Oh,
most polite and respectful. Okay. So you can always use aap for being more polite. So you say aap hain, again you are. Anisha, read this.
आप कौन है? Who are you?
Aap kaun hain? So who are you? So in this case, we know it is not a boy or a girl, it's a man. What is the Hindi word for man? Do you remember that?
Hmm, I don't know.
So remember, it is the first man in America is called, or Western culture is called Adam. So from
Hmm.
that we get the Hindi word आदमी. So say आप आदमी हैं.
आप आदमी है.
So you are a man. So Admi is man. So now you see there are three forms of you. Tu, tum, and aap. Tu is only used for one person. Okay? And this one person you have to be very friendly with. Or that person is younger than you. Then we have tum. Tum could be used for one person or more than one person. These people are friendly with you, but they are not very friendly. You just know them probably. And they are of same age as you. Okay? And then there is aap, which again could be singular or plural, but is only for older people. Okay. Now, aap can also be used for younger people if you want to be more polite and respectful. So you can always use aap. So by default, you should always use aap unless you know that you're talking to a younger sibling or something where you can say tu. Got it? Now, there is another dynamic. If you want to disrespect somebody and he is older than you, then you can use two for that person. Understood? Okay. So these are three forms of you. So in Hindi, there are three forms of you. And then each form of you has its own ending. So with tu, it is going to be hai. With tum, it is going to be ho. And with aap, it is going to be hain. Okay. So you have to remember these endings. Because almost every sentence you will say you are a man, you are a girl, you are a kid, something like that, right? So you remember these endings. Okay. Now, for example, if we take you are a boy, it could be said in three different ways. So Kavina, read this for me.
वो लड़का है. तुम लड़के हो. आप लड़के हैं.
Now you also see what happens is the word ladka means a boy, but as soon as we use with tum and aap, it changes to ladke. Okay, this is not plural, this is just what is called as oblique format of the same word. So when we use this, the same words will change. And often the words which end in a sound end in a sound. So ka becomes k. तू लड़का है, तुम लड़के हो, आप लड़के हैं, and so on. Okay. Okay. So you are a boy. Next is you are a girl. Kavina, Anisha, read this for me.
Which one? Like all of them?
All three, all of
Yeah.
them.
तू लड़की है. तुम लड़की हो. आप लड़की हैं.
Very good. Now, in this case, we see ladki stays constant, it doesn't change because only words which end in a sound change. Anything which ends in e sound doesn't change. Okay. Now, next we do this. The Hindi word for this is ye. Okay, ye. Now, this is spelled as ya, her, but the her is silent. So we never say her, we simply say ye. Ye hai, this is. Okay, ye hai is this is. And then we have wo. Wo again, her is silent. Wo is that. Okay, so wo is that. Wo hai is that is. Okay, so Anisha say ye hai,
ये है,
wo hai.
वो है,
Okay, Kavina say ye hai,
ये है,
wo hai.
वो है,
So ye means this and wo means that. Similarly, we have these and those. So here, these and these is also ye, but this time ye is spelled differently. The her is no longer there. And we say with these, we have to say ye hain. These are. Okay. Similarly, we have those are, and those are is we hain. Okay, ye hain and we hain. So Kavina say ye hain,
ये है,
we hain.
वे हैं,
Anisha say ye hain,
ये हैं,
we hain.
वे हैं,
Okay. So now there you got this again. We have this, which is ye, that is wo. These is ye, and those is way. Now you also see in this ye and way, the last two, I've also written this and that because you can use always the plural format for singular to give respect. So if you're saying this person, you can very well use ye and way to give more respect. Okay. Now, when we say this and that, we are also talking about this is something which is close to you, that is something which is far away from you. So, always ye is something which is near you, wo is something far away from you. Similarly, this ye is near you, way is far away from you. Okay. So, in Hindi, for this and that, there are those two words. Understood? Any questions about this? Okay. So now with ye and way, we since ye and wo are singular, we'll use hai. So ye hai, wo hai. Plurals will be ye hain, we hain. Okay. So Kavina, read the middle column for me, all four of them.
ये या है,
No,
वो
no, you
वह
don't have to
है,
say ya. I only want you to say ye. Ye hai.
ये है, वो है, ये है, वे है,
Okay, Anisha, you read it.
ये है, वो है, ये है, वे है,
Very good. Okay, now Anisha, you read. This time we are going to say this is a boy, that is a girl. Can you read the middle column?
हम अब
Kanisha?
ये लड़का है,
हाँ,
लड़की है,
वो
ये
लड़की है,
ये लड़की है,
ये
वे
लड़के हैं.
वे लड़कियां हैं।
Very good. And Kavina, you read all four for me.
ये लड़का है, वो लड़का लड़की है, ये लड़के हैं, वे लड़कियां हैं।
Now, last two, if you see, ये लड़के हैं could mean this is a boy or it could mean these are boys. It could be both. So this ये could be singular or plural. Similarly, वे लड़कियां हैं. Uh, Actually, since we are using ladkiyan, it will only mean those are girls. It will not mean that is a girl. Okay. Okay. Now let's read this. Kavina, read it.
ये क्या है? What
So
is
what is
this?
this? What is this? How will you answer that?
ये घर है।
This is a home. ये घर है. Okay. Anisha, read this.
वो किसका घर है?
So whose home is this? Whose home is this?
The president's.
Okay. So let's say वो राष्ट्रपति
वो राष्ट्रपति
का घर है.
का घर है।
I think these slides we don't need to go through them. That is the end
ये
of.
डालो।
I think that's all we need to do here. We can't go beyond this. Okay, that is all the time also we have today. So that's all for today. Homework you all will do the next chapter. Okay, and that is all for today. See you all next week. Anybody on YouTube who had joined us, if you have any questions, please send us the questions on the WhatsApp number which you'll see on your screen or email that to me. Kavina, Anisha, you all have any questions? Okay, if not, I will see you all next week. Have a great time. Bye bye.